You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to put this video out or not, or to even record this thing, but after talking with some people online that have been having a lot of the same issues that I've been having, especially seeing horror movies in theaters, I felt like it's time to just finally set the record straight. Put my thoughts out there, hopefully get a lot of people that are kind of back behind me and have the same issues and kind of keep this voice going, and hopefully bring a little bit of awareness to some of you guys that don't understand how shitty of a person you are. So, when I went to saw A Quiet Place, amongst the many other times that I've had something like this happen in a movie theater experience, went to see A Quiet Place, and I almost had my movie experience completely ruined by the asshole sitting next to me because he felt the need that the entirety of the movie, literally every 3 minutes of this movie, and I'm not exaggerating, he was sitting to the right of me and had a cell phone on his little armrest, and every 3 minutes would turn his phone on, shine it towards my fucking face, and delete all of his notifications. Every single time that his cell phone buzzed, you would see him do it. He'd flip it, fucking glare would come to my way, he would swipe his notifications, turn his phone off, and set it back down and go back to watching the movie. Let me explain this. Please do not take this lightly. Do not take this as any form of exaggeration. Do not take this as any form of ridiculousness, because there is absolutely no room in this next statement for any additional truth. This is 100% fucking fact. If you are somebody that pulls out your cell phone, especially numerous times throughout a movie in a crowded theater, you are an ignorant, inconsiderate piece of shit asshole. 100 fucking percent. No room for any dilution there. You are an asshole. I don't give a fuck what reasoning you have given yourself for why you are entitled to do this, despite all the rules clearly stated at the beginning of every fucking movie for like the past 15, 16 years, telling you specifically not to do this, as well as many people that go to the theaters constantly bitching about you doing this. You still find some rationalization, and I don't give a shit about it. And I don't give a shit about any rationalization you have for us movie fans that might get a little bit over-tempered about this, saying that we might be taking it too seriously or taking it too far. No, we're not, because you are fucking up the experience for everybody around you. All it boils down to is that your little bullshit, pathetic addiction to technology is put up on a pedestal that is more important than the happiness and the enjoyment of your peers and your fellow moviegoers in this fucking theater. That is it. There's nothing worse, nothing more distracting, nothing that will take you out of the magic of a movie faster, quicker, and more extreme than some asshole anywhere in the theater that pulls his fucking cell phone out and you get that bright-ass high beam directing all of your attention off of the movie screen and towards that motherfucker's cell phone. It's impossible to ignore. Blows my mind that we still live in an age, so many years, almost 2 decades after cell phones have become a regular thing in people's pockets, and having movie theaters say at the beginning of every fucking movie, please don't bring your cell phones out, please silence your cell phones, please don't use your cell phones, please don't take out your cell phones. Ignorant, stupid motherfuckers that apparently can't understand plain fucking English still bring out their cell phones. You come out in public, you pay to see a movie that everybody else has paid their hard-earned money for, especially big movies or horror movies that people have really anticipated and put in a lot of hope and a lot of enjoyment into the fact that they're going to have a good night, and you even have parents like myself that have to go through hell and fucking high water to get babysitters and have all this shit arranged just so you can go and escape for 2 fucking hours to enjoy a movie, and you got assholes that would rather sit on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and everything else under the fucking sun instead of put that shit away and watch the fucking movie you came to. I've actually talked to people that have stopped going to movie theaters for that reason alone, because they're sick of dumping hard-earned money, and movies are very expensive nowadays, especially if you get anything from the concession stand, or if you have a family that you have to bring to the theater. If you don't have kids that you're trying to leave at home, easily $100 night to go and have their experience ruined by assholes on their cell phones. That is a fucking shame. It's a fucking crime that people will not go out in public because of selfish pricks in their fucking social media.
For Christ's sake, will you just shut your trap?
Shut up!
Hold on. I don't know why y'all is acting like this. My girlfriend already seen the movie. She said they don't even stay together in the end.
Right on.
So hopefully if you're watching this and you are one of those people that does that, and maybe you're just ignorant to the fact that you're being an asshole, this will change your attitude. And if you are one of those people, here are some helpful hints that will help you transition from the selfish bitch asshole that you are to an actual respectful moviegoer. if you're in a fucking theater, step number one is listen to the shit that's been in front of the movie for the past 2 decades and keep the fucking cell phone in your pocket and turn the goddamn ringer down to vibration so we don't all have to hear "Carry On My Wayward Son" 10 times because your wife and your side bitch found out about each other. Step number 2, since you spend so much time on your phone, I'm gonna assume you know the little thing called a brightness level bar. You pull the fucking menu down on almost every single cell phone and it's the first thing you see. There's a drag bar, and guess what? That little high beam shit that comes out of your cell phone in a dark ass room like a movie theater, you turn that motherfucker all the way to the left and it dims it completely, and guess what? You can still make out every fucking pixel on your Facebook post that nobody gives a shit about. So at least in the event that you have to check your phone, maybe there's an emergency text, maybe your kids are sitting at home and they're told to text you in case there's something that they need, you can somewhat nonchalantly look at your phone and have the brightness all the way down, and the only people that you're going to disturb is maybe the person sitting directly next to you, instead of being a gigantic beacon in a theater full of maybe 200 people that there's an asshole in the room. Honestly, just step 2. If you guys only do step 2, that will solve probably 85% of this fucking problem, because it blows my mind how ignorant people are to the fact that their screen on their phone is bright as hell in a completely pitch black room. When somebody opens their cell phone in a dark movie theater, it's like you just watched the fucking Ark of the Covenant get opened up. And the third and final step, which blows my mind that people are so fucking entitled and lazy that they refuse to do nowadays, if you do all of that, or you don't do all of that, it doesn't matter, and you get a text, or a call, or a comment, or a fucking Instagram post, or a message, or a Snapchat that you cannot go on with your fucking life unless you check it right that minute, walk your lazy fucking ass out of the theater and check it, then bring your bitch ass back in and watch the movie. And after you've done all of that, you might want to sit down, maybe have a nice little meal after the movie, after you get done talking about the plot points, the big twist ending, and you can discuss why the fuck you even bring your ass out to a public place to see a movie like that in an enclosed environment in a dark room full of people that don't want to see your bullshit cell phone if the only concern in your life is checking Facebook every 3 minutes. Guess what? You can do that shit from the comfort of your own home, wait a couple of months, and watch the fucking movie on Blu-ray, and you won't disturb a single soul. In conclusion, if you are one of these ignorant assholes who either A, don't care about what I'm saying and you're going to continue to be the ignorant piece of shit that you are, or B, feel like you should be able to change but don't think you quite can yet, then follow my simple rule number 4. Keep your ass at home. And for any of you that have been experiencing the same stupid bullshit that I've been experiencing at least every 3rd movie that I go to, and you're as pissed off as I am about this kind of stuff, by all means, especially if you have a YouTube channel, go ahead and do your own video like this and explain to all these ignorant fucks why they are ignorant fucks, because the message will grow and hopefully we will enlighten some people. So go ahead, I'll tag everybody that watches this video. You're all fucking tagged. Do this video on your own, in your own voice, in your own style. Call it Cody's cell phone usage tag and put that shit out there. Let's get the word out that this bullshit needs to fucking stop now. Please like and share this video, especially if you're surrounded by ignorant bitches like this fucking guy that I was sat next to at a quiet place. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. If you like what I'm saying, hit down in the video description below for my social media links like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spreadshirt, and my Patreon page. Great way to give back to this channel, help it grow, and get some awesome exclusive content for your eyes only. And if you guys want to check out some more of my videos, you can check out a few more by clicking right over here. I'm Cody Leach, and I approve this message.